Okay, hello students. Today we are going to study one more topic over chapter number 9, that is the sign convention. So before that you must be know what is this spherical mirror, types of the spherical mirror and some terminology they can be used in the spherical mirror such as the pole, center of the curvature, radius of the curvature, principal focus, focal length, object distance and image distance. These all things you must be know, and these topics we have learned in standard 10th and chapter number 10th, light reflection and reflections. So if you know these all fundamentals terms, then you can able to understand how we can take which value is positive and which value is negative. So we starting from that. First of all, what is this spherical mirror? So the mirrors, these can be the mirror, they can be in form of the curve, that is known as spherical mirror. There are two types of the spherical mirror, convex mirror and concave mirrors. So here you can see this is the concave mirror. This one is non-reflecting surface, this one is reflecting surface. This is the convex mirror. This is concave. So this is the two types of the spherical mirrors. Now we define some terms. Pole, center of the curvature. Okay. So now first question is, what is the pole? So pole is the center of the reflecting surface. This is the reflecting surface whose center is known as a pole. Okay. Now this mirror can be made by a sphere. You can consider this is the small parts of the sphere. This is the sphere and this is small part of the sphere. So this sphere has the center. So this center is known as the center of the curvature, which is denoted by C. Similarly here, this is the form of the sphere and this sphere has the center. So that center is center of the curvature for this convex or concave mirror. So here P is pole, P is pole, C is center of the curvature. Now the distance of the center of the curvature from the pole, so this distance, which is denoted by R and which is known as the radius of the curvature. The distance of the center of the curvature from the pole, this distance is radius of the curvature. This is the radius of the sphere from which this mirror can be made. Okay, you can consider this is the sphere. So whose radius is this one? So that radius is radius of the curvature for the concave or convex mirror, or we can say that for the spherical mirror. This is both are types of the spherical mirrors. Now the imaginary axis, they can be passing through. This is the imaginary axis which is passing through center of the curvature and principal focus. That is known as principal axis. Principal axis. Here first of all write down what is the R. R is radius of the curvature, and suppose we can say that this is the line L. So here L is principal axis. Principal axis. Similarly here the line, imaginary line, which can be passing through center of the curvature and principal focus. This is the principal axis. Now, what is the principal focus? We have considered the parallel ray can be coming from infinite distance. Then after the reflection through this concave mirror, they can be converged, or we can say that focus at one point on the principal axis. Suppose we have considered this is the parallel beam coming from the infinite distance. This is first one, second, third and fourth. So these rays after the reflection passing through some points here, also this is also passing through this one, here this. So these all rays are meet at some point, at the same points of the principal axis. That is known as principal focus. Okay, similarly you can see this is the parallel beam or parallel light ray coming from infinite distance. Then after the reflection, ray can be reflected such that they look like coming from some at exact point on the principal axis. You can see this is also coming from same point. This is also coming from the same point. So this point is principal focus. In convex mirror, the reflected ray are look like coming from a same point on the principal axis. That is known as principal focus. Okay. What is the F? F is the principal focus. Now distance of the principal focus from the pole, that is known as focal length, and which is denoted by small f. Similarly here you can see this is the small f. So small f is focal length. So this is the terminology you should remember. First of all, what is the pole? Center of the curvature, radius of the curvature, principal focus, and focal length. Okay, so this is some terminology. This can be used in spherical mirror constructions. Okay, one more thing is that suppose we have placed an object on principal axis and we can find out the image position. So now question is that how we can find out the position of the image. So the intersecting point of the two reflected ray gives the position of the ray, the position of the object. So first of all you must know what is the ray diagram for concave mirror and convex mirrors. So from that we conclude that which is the position or where the positions of the image. Okay, image can be formed at the same point of the principal axis. So now we discuss about the ray diagram for concave mirror and convex mirrors, and after that we switch over our topic, that is sign conventions. So now you must know what is the ray diagram for convex mirror and concave mirror. So first of all we consider for concave mirror, and after that convex mirror. This is the pole, center of the curvature, principal axis, principal focus. Okay. Similarly pole, center of the curvature, principal focus, principal axis. Now when ray which is parallel to principal axis, then after the reflection ray passing through principal focus. You must be know whenever ray is parallel to principal axis, then after the reflection ray passing through principal focus. Similarly here, when ray is parallel to principal axis, then after the reflection ray can be reflected such that it is look like coming from principal focus. You can see જ્યારે અહીંયાથી તમે આ રિફ્લેક્ટેડ રેને જુઓ તો એ રિફ્લેક્ટેડ રે પ્રિન્સિપલ ફોકસમાંથી આવતો હોય તેવું દેખાય. બરાબર, તો હવે એક કન્ડિશન થઈ ગઈ. નાઉ સેકન્ડ કન્ડિશન, when ray can be passing through principal axis or principal focus. જ્યારે principal focus માંથી incident ray pass થાય, so after the reflection ray becomes parallel, exact opposite to this one. You can see this is parallel, then after the reflection passing through principal focus, this is the passing through principal focus, then after the reflection ray becomes parallel. Similarly here you can see this is the center of the curvature, principal focus and pole. Suppose the incident ray look like which is passing through principal focus here, but after the reflection ray becomes parallel. And third point, that is written here, you can see this is for concave, this is convex mirror, principal focus, center of the curvature, this is principal focus. Now when incident ray at some angle I, so reflected ray are reflected in such a way they make the angle R that is equal to R. The incident angle and reflected angle must be equal to each other. The same thing is happened here. Here we have drawn in same figures. You can see this is incident and making some angle R, and after the reflection ray reflect in such a way that incident angle and reflected angle are equal to each other. So out of these reflected ray when meet to each other, so that intersecting point gives you the position of the image. So now we find the position of the image in the convex and concave mirror. So now we consider only one figure. This is the concave mirror and this is the convex mirror. This is pole, center of the curvature, principal focus, principal axis. Okay, now this one is radius of the curvature, this one is focal length. Similarly, this is pole, center of the curvature, principal focus, principal axis. Now radius of the curvature, and this is the focal length F. Now suppose the object is placed beyond DC. Suppose beyond DC. These positions also you have studied in 10 standards. When object is at infinite, so image is formed on the principal focus. When beyond the C, then image formed between F and C. When object is on the C, so they can be formed on C at the same points. So we have considered only one case. Our object is beyond the C. So now consider two rays. This is coming from this object. One is parallel. So we have discussed if ray is parallel, so after the reflection, ray can be passing to principal focus. Consider another one more ray that is passing to principal focus, and after the reflection, ray becomes parallel. So these both reflected ray at mid here, and which is coming from this head. So this one is image of this. Similarly, when ray coming from this portion, so you get the image here. So now distance of this object from the pole, that is u, denoted by u. Now this image, the distance of the image from the pole, that is image distance, which is denoted by v. Okay, so this is for convex mirrors. You should remember these all things: the object distance, the image distance for concave mirror and convex mirror. These all things you must be known. Then and then you can able to understand what is the object distance, image distance, and focal length and all things. Okay, so now we speak on our topic sign convention for concave mirror, and after that we should go on convex mirrors. So here you can see these pole. So all distance can be measured from pole. You can see this is focal length, radius of the curvature, object distance, and image distance. These all are measured from pole. Okay. Similarly, you can same logic you can apply for convex mirrors. So now we consider first of all this one. When our object is placed here, suppose our object is placed here. This is our object. So this is the object distance. So when ray which is parallel to principal axis, so after the reflection, ray can be reflected in such a way such that this loop line coming from principal focus F. Now consider one more. This is incident at some angle I. So after the reflection, ray can be passing through, or ray can be reflected in such a way such that this R and I are same. So this is one reflected ray in this direction, second reflected ray in this direction. These two rays are not meet to each other, but when we extend it in there, so these two are meet here. So this is our image. So distance of this image from the pole, that is image distance. Okay. So now we apply the sign conventions. So for sign convention, remember this is the pole, this is principal axis. So this pole is here as the origin. So this is our origin. For Cartesian system is like this. This is origin, x-axis, y-axis. In this direction, all distance are positive. Here, all distance are negative. In upper side, all distance are positive. In below, all distance are negative. So same logic you can apply here. This is your pole. So all distance in this direction are taken as positive. All distance in LHS which is taken as negative. All distance above the principal axis, that is taken as positive, and all distance below the principal axis, that is taken as negative. So you can find out which one is positive and which one is negative for concave and convex mirror. Here you can see, first of all, object distance u, image distance v, focal length f, radius of the curvature r. These four quantities are lying in LHS of the pole. So these all are negative. radius of the curvature. These three quantities which is in RHS of the pole. So the V, F and R are positive for convex. So this is our sign conventions. Whenever we solve the numericals, at that time these values are taken as negative for concave mirrors. Image distance, object distance, radius of the curvature and focal length. But here image distance only negative and these three are positive. So this is our sign conventions. You must know which value is taken as positive and which one is taken as negative. So here we stop. Okay, thank you.